Well, Dallas just got Mazi Smith. I'm not really happy about it like that, but it is what it is, man. The board fell the way that it did, and they felt like that's what they needed on the defensive side of the ball.
Mazi ain't what you saying he is.
I don't know. No,
yeah, he ain't what you saying he is.
But then again, was Charles Haley who he became when he was drafted in the 4th round from San Francisco?
But Charles is an edge, and that's a premium position. That's a premium
I understand that, but I'm saying is sometimes players you don't think are much, or you don't think are much, because we're going by the bullshit that we get from all of the different talking heads and all that stuff.
You're going by that. I'm going by what I put in.
Okay, all right, but
what I put in. What
Okay,
I watched.
So when everybody talked about that,
because they have a plan for him. He's going to come in. He's going to start, like you heard Will McClay say. More than likely, he's going to play some 3 technique. For now, again, they're going to get him on the field. I give that a B. So overall, it's about a B+. I didn't like it at first, but I love it now.
It grew on you. It grew on me too, even more. I learned some things.
Just the speed of the game. You know, when people talk about the speed of the game, they just talk about the speed that you got to execute your fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they tell you the game is slowing down, it's like, okay, you can get off the ball quicker, you know, more naturally without thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I see a guy like Nev or a guy like Osa, and I see how they get off the ball, and I'm like, I ain't did that yet. so let me figure out how to catch up.
We made McCarthy mention this, where difference from last year to this year when it comes to someone like Mazi is that his alignment and technique, just there's going to be some differences pre-snap for him that'll be a little more familiar based on his background before he got to the NFL, and that could help him take a step year 2. Do you see that as things being a little more comfortable for him?
Well, I haven't had my hands on that yet because of, coming off of his deal, right?
Right.
So once we get him on the field, I think he'll be a lot more comfortable in Coach Zim's defense than previously, right? Because every year, if you move teams or whatever, things change, right? But I think this more aligns with his build and what he's known to do.
Can you elaborate for those who aren't as aware of kind of the nuances of that?
Well, I think he's gonna be able to play blocks more than just getting upfield. All right, not disrespecting the previous coaches that were here or anything. It's just different system, different style of D-line play that Coach Zim's brought in. So I think it suits him better. Instead of just running upfield, he's going to play blocks. He's going to grind blocks and double teams and all that stuff, especially in the run game.
So he's get off.
What's going on, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy DMV back with another one. And it's not really a follow-up to the video that Tuck did yesterday, but it's mainly a video to talk about Mazi Smith and what the temperament should be when it comes to Mazi Smith. Now, I know Tuck did a video yesterday on, how he's going to improve and some of the things that Dan Quinn did. And I'm here to talk about the mindset, right? Like, because last year, as you guys know, me and Mark, we had a heated discussion when we first drafted him about Mazi. And I knew at the time that Mazi wasn't the impact player that many people thought that he was. And I knew that the expectations of what Mazi was going to be, I knew that he wasn't fitting the expectations. And it's actually crazy because for the most part, when the Cowboys do pick a first round pick, the expectations are super high when it's a non-skill player, or the expectations are super low. Like, it's no in between, right? It's either the super high or super low. And then normally the guys that have the low expectations end up outplaying what people think. And it's the guys with the high expectations that end up not really being able to pan out that way for the most part. It's about half and half when it comes to that. And the reason I say that is, you'll have some guys like Des Bryant and CeeDee Lamb that do their damn thing. But then you get guys like Mike Jenkins. And you got guys like Mo Claiborne, you know what I'm saying? So it could go either way, you know what I'm saying? Then Mazi Smith, but I knew that it was a 3-year project with Mazi. I thought that he would get some bump last year, and he did get some bump, but it wasn't the type of bump that we wanted. I think the scheme was all wrong. But besides all that, I'm really doing this video to say, damn all that. Damn what Dan Quinn did, and looking at people's posts and looking at their tweets and stuff, saying Mazi is a bust or Mazi isn't really that good, and showing old Dan Quinn stuff. None of that matters. I'm here to tell y'all that. Not to step on any toes or anything like that. And I love my Cowboys family. But none of that matters because nobody here knows what Mike Zimmer's going to do. We don't know. All right. So calling this kid a bust or calling anybody a bust on that defensive side of the ball, when we're going to have a completely different philosophy, we're going to have a different temperament, it's just completely different. So knowing that, guys, we got to just do something that us Cowboy fans just don't do. We got to shut up and allow the process to happen. And that's the problem. A lot of us fans, we got to have something to talk about. We just have to have something to talk about. So we make up stuff and we're just always trying to find a way to either be super Kool-Aid or super pissed off. We don't know how to chill. Sometimes you just got to shut the F up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. All right, we got to learn how to chill as a fan base and just allow this team to unravel things as they want to unravel things. That's one of the things that I have enjoyed about this offseason. I've enjoyed that this offseason has been, for the most part, quiet. It's been strategic, and they've been able to do things the way that they want to roll them out, and nothing has been forced. That's the one thing that I can appreciate about this offseason. And this is me. This is the person that wants to fire the whole front office. The one thing that I can say about this front office is I don't think that it's been all football, so I won't sit here and act like there hasn't been any branding or business doesn't have anything to play or business doesn't have anything to do with what's going on right now, because it does, and it's always brand over football. The thing that I can appreciate is that it's not as much of a zoo. It's not as much of a zoo, dude, as it has been in the past. And that I can appreciate. I'm looking forward to OTAs that's going on right now. I'm looking forward to camp because we're going to see new things. We don't know what to expect. So sometimes when you don't know what to expect, you can learn a lot more when you sit and you listen. But see, what's happening, Cowboys Nation, we're doing a whole bunch of talking, not enough listening. Everybody got to be right. No, you don't have to be right. You can sit back and watch this thing unravel. And I think that Mazi Smith will have a shot in this game. I'm interested to see what they do with him, with some of these other guys out there. Interested to really see a safety battle. I'm expecting a safety battle this year with Mike Zimmer and those guys. Really expecting that. I'm really expecting to see the linebackers go at it. There will be a competition there as well. There's a lot of things that we don't know. So let's stop portraying like we know these things and just let it play out like it has been. But I appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. As always a pleasure. Love you guys, and we out. Peace.